so many beautiful people here. So 9 years ago, I first got on YouTube. Now, I'm a rapper. I don't know if you could tell. I have the rap influence in that spoken word. But I got on YouTube because as a rapper, you need to find different ways to get out there. It's very difficult. The rap industry is very oversaturated. And so I looked at people like Soulja Boy, Justin Bieber, Sean Kingston, all of these guys that are getting out there, creating these amazing careers, and I felt like, hey, why not I try that? You know, I didn't want to go the traditional route, handing my CDs out to people. I wanted to do something. I'm a ROI guy, a return on investment. So I always would think, you know, should I do a show in front of 100 people or create a video that has the potential to reach 100 million people? And that was the day I became a YouTuber. How many content creators do we have in the room by show of hands? Oh, okay, so this is, all right, very good, very good. So, quick question, and one, just shout it out to me. What motivates you? In one word, what motivates you to do what you do?
People.
People.
Impact. Change.
Impact. Beautiful. Beautiful. You know, yesterday I did a rehearsal and somebody said money, which was interesting. I got a hack for you, and this hack seems to work for me in order for me to create my most powerful pieces. And that hack can be aptly summarized by a quote from the Buddha. And the Buddha, he said, "The problem is you think you have time." Before my pieces that I create, I think about death, not to be all morbid, but I think about death. I think if this is the last piece that I'm ever going to create, and then that's it, what am I going to say? I mean, what would you say if you had one more piece to create? That's it, because you very well might. I had an interview with a guy named Glenn Beck. I don't know if you guys know him. By the laughter, all right, some of you guys do. I told him that. I told him I think about death. And he's like, death? What do you mean death? You're so young. You're so vibrant. You're so sexy. He didn't really say sexy. I'm just kidding. He says, what do you mean death? What do you mean death? I said, yo, Glenn, GB, death does not discriminate. It has no age limit. You go outside in the springtime, you look under a tree, you see the old brown leaves underneath the tree, but you also see the young, fresh, green leaves right next to them. That is no discrimination. See, I don't know if I'm going to live 50 years, 5 years, or 5 minutes from now. All I know that I have is now. And since all we know that we have is now, we have to ask the big questions. And what is the most important question a human being can ask themselves? What's my purpose? Why am I here? Who are the they that DJ Khaled is always referring to? Now, the most important question that a human being can ask themselves is, who am I? Who am I is the question that answers all questions. We live in a world where the educational system teaches us about so many things. Know this, know that. They don't teach us to know us. I'll tell you a little bit about who I am. I'm a skinny kid from the north side of St. Louis, Missouri. Now, if you don't know, the FBI just came out with a statistic calling St. Louis the most dangerous city in the nation. I live about 7 minutes away from where Michael Brown was murdered by police. I grew up with crime, drug dealers right next door to me my whole life. But see, I never let my circumstances determine my reality. Last year, my videos, collectively, they pulled in about 500 million views, 500 million, without spending a penny on advertising. Now, interestingly enough, in the last 8 years, minus that year, that last year, my videos pulled in about 10 million views. Now, 10 million views is nothing to cry about, right? 10 million views is pretty good. But there's a big difference. I mean, you go from 10 million in 8 years to 500 million in 1. Something changed. Something happened. What was it? Well, I asked myself the question, who am I? And I don't know if I realized something, found something, or just discovered what was already there. But I looked to the core of my being, to that which is looking out at you right now through these eyes, beyond labels, beyond names. And what I found at the core was a peace, a compassion, a love. And from that point, I began to create from that place. And that's what made the difference. That is what made the difference. It's so funny. I create my pieces from this place of love and peace and understanding. And they have changed so many different lives, so many different lives. I mean, they have taken me so far. When I come from this authentic place, it's another quote that I love. It comes from a very wise man. He said, nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. Zig Ziglar said, you could have everything in the world you want if you help enough people get what they want. I've worked with non-for-profits, and we have raised hundreds of thousands of dollars from just my YouTube pieces alone. I did a piece called Dear Future Generation, Sorry. It was a piece about, some of you guys have seen it, a piece about climate change. And it was the biggest piece ever in the history that messaged climate change. There's a lot of power in this platform of YouTube. You know, it truly does allow us to make change. I'm here, skinny kid from St. Louis, Missouri. Last year, I must have been to about 30 different countries. I've met royal families. Celebrities like Will Smith have posted my videos. I got a kiss on the cheek from Oprah. Right here, right here. But I don't do what I do for kisses for Oprah. That's not the reason why I do it, even though I want another one on this cheek. But I do it because there's nothing else for me to do. Is to create from this place as though every piece is my last. This platform of YouTube, so powerful. It can make mice roar like lions. But with this power, as Uncle Ben told Spider-Man, comes great responsibility. As content creators, we have a choice. We can either dig people deeper into the illusion, or we can free them. We can either make their hearts soar or make their hearts soar. The power is in your hands. The power is in your heart. Thank you guys so much.